sometimes we would like to check. If database is completely online or partially online. We need to check it. As we are a DBA. Assume you are a DBA at a bank, and for some reason you got some complaints from few customers stating that some data is missing, few tables are not accessible, or some reports are not loading. They are not loading correctly as expected, or some data is lost. You would like to check as a DBA if database is completely online or partially online. How do you do that? Because let me put this way, friends, we cannot go by theory all the time. Really, we cannot. For example, SP help DB and database name. It says status is online, right? See here, status is online. Correct, it's online, but not completely online. How do you know some data is missing? If you check the result, you see data file, accounts, insurance. Here you see size equal to 0, right? Size equal to 0 for a particular file means it is partially online. Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Other alternative, right click database properties, files, 0, partially online. What is the impact if it is partially online? Let me show you. Why the database came partially online? Let me show you first. I restored only from a full backup. I restored primary. I restored some account file group and skipped the insurance data. I did not restore insurance. I restored only primary and accounts. Database is connected. It's partially online, connected. Accounts data, no problem, happy, we are able to see the content, but insurance data, a meaningful error. See here, 8653 error, very important, 8653. Query processor unable to produce a plan for the table or the view because table resides in a file group that is not
That's not online.
Are we getting it, please, everyone? The error message.
That's
Yes. Yes.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Fine, friends, fine. Thank you so much for your response. I'll continue. I repeat, friends, how I get the database partially online? Restoring only few parts. Database contains, my bank database contains 3 file groups: primary, accounts, insurance. But I restored only first 2. I skipped the third one. So database is partially online. So we encounter error number 8653. Remember, the error numbers are very, very important. They save a lot of time for us as a DBA. We DBAs, we are the database doctors. Patient will come, take his seat before you and start explaining the symptoms. The attendant beside you will listen to the symptoms, and you as a doctor, you will see his facial movements, his eyes, his tongue, right? And whether he is weak, he is strong. I mean, the additional activities as a doctor, we need to take care so that appropriate medicine can be given for short-term and long-term benefits. Here it is. I mean, solutions, workarounds. We should be ready for both. As a DBA, we should be ready for solutions and workarounds for every possible problem. Now, how to resolve this problem? 8653 error. We have to restore insurance, right? We have to restore
Yes.
insurance. But problem here, what's the problem? Database is already online.
Online already.
Yes.
Online.
Yes, exactly. If database is online, we cannot perform further restores directly. Not possible. Then what we do?
So you failed online, so you
We
could
can
get
we can
restore.
put the database in offline.
No, dear. No. If you put it offline, again primary cannot be accessible, right? Vijay, you got it
Okay.
here.
And that will affect
If you put your
Yeah, yeah.
other users on the
if
database.
you put your database
Yeah.
offline, primary data cannot be accessible, but primary metadata contains your insurance table structure.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so no, it's not offline. It should be in something called restoring state. Remember, database is in online state. It's not ready for further restores. To perform further restores, database should be in restoring state.
Yes.
How to convert from online to restoring? By using something called tail log backup.
Okay.
A special type
Okay.
of log backup to convert online to restoring. Remember, online to restoring. Hope you are writing your observation notes, everyone. Please.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Hemant, Umar, please shake your mic, dear. Please. Hemant, Umar, others,
Are
please.
we going to get the notes for this?
Perfect.
Are we going to get the notes with this state log backup on it
Yes.
in the notes?
Yeah, exactly, dear. Yes, I'm doing it. I'll send it. Yeah, sure. Yep. Well, where we are now? Tail log backup, a special type of log backup to convert online to restoring. How? Simple. Please observe carefully, the terminology is important for us. Backup log database name to disk equal to location with no recovery and format. Format means overwrite. What is no recovery? Database would be thrown to restoring state. It will be forced to be in restoring state and it is ready for further restores. That's it. Special type of log backup to convert online database to restoring. This one. Okay, remember, no recovery. Usually for restores we say no recovery. For the very first time in our course, for backup we are using no recovery. Check it carefully. I repeat, friends, I repeat. Usually for restores we use no recovery or recovery. First time in our classes for backup, first time for backups we are using no recovery. What happens? Database is thrown to restoring state, converted to restoring state, and we are ready for remaining part of your database restore. File group insurance restore, old differential old log, and the latest about tail log. That latest tail log has to be restored like this. Then database is completely online. How do you know? SP help DB and database name. Make sure the sizes are active.
Okay.
Or right click databases, refresh, right click properties, and there also you see files are active like this, in this way.
Okay.
Okay, next. With this information, yep, please, some minor background sound, please check it, I'll wait. Minor background sound, please check it, I'll wait. Next, once it is done, now verify it in this way. Accounts, insurance, no more error. Earlier you got error number 8653 for insurance. Now no more error. Why? Because database completely online. It's happy, completely happy. So what we did now? Firstly restore primary accounts. Database went partially online. To get the remaining part of the database, what we do? Tail log backup to get the database into restoring state, online to restoring, remaining part of your database to be restored. Finally, tail log has to be restored. Please go through the sequence carefully. We'll stop for now. You'll practice this concept of restore through script carefully. Next class, we are going to understand user interface restore. Remember, user interface restore do not have this kind of flexibility. Script is always a recommended option. Remember, script always a recommended option. Okay, next. Any questions here? Let me know. We'll stop for today. We'll prefer script. We'll take user interface tomorrow anyway. We'll do one by one. Any questions, please? I'll wait.
So with the GUI method, you don't have opportunity to do the tail log backup with GUI method, only with script.
There is an option there, but it is not so straightforward actually. It's not so. I'll show you. I'll show you. It's not so straightforward. Script is always a preferred item. Always, script is a preferred item.
Yes, we have already restored the original log file, but for this tail log backup also we are doing one more time. Where we are directly
Sorry.
just restoring
Hemant, I think some minor background sound disturbance is there. Hemant, I cannot hear you clearly actually.
Okay.
Please check it again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Please tell me.
In the previous step, we had already restored the log backup.
Exactly. Yes.
But again, for the tail log also, we are doing that step one more time.
Yes, exactly. We have to do it again. Why? Because see, previous step you restore log, and it would be taking only accounts data at that time.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Understood.
Latest one, it will take insurance data also. Okay, that's how it is. Yeah. It will take latest data.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine. We'll stop for today. Please complete the practice carefully. And as usual, I'll be sending you the email now with all this information. Make sure you practice the items carefully. I'll mail you restores with user interface screenshots in advance, some FAQs. Please try to answer them. Let me know. I'll send you the complete notes. Make sure you go through it carefully. Give me some time. You'll be receiving the email shortly.